Hey, how's it going? It's Keith Townsend from the CTO Advisor. We're continuing the coverage of Cloud Field Day 6, just coming back from NetApp. And I know you're thinking, Keith, didn't you just create a ton of content with NetApp? I did. Go check out the videos. However, this is more technical content. We asked a really interesting question as part of Cloud Field Day 6, which was where does NetApps NKS and NetApps Kubernetes Service run the compute? We get that the SolidFire HCI type of infrastructure will run Kubernetes, etc. on-prem, but what about in the cloud? NetApp doesn't have cloud computing facilities, so what exactly is the compute running on? NetApp's Neil at NetApp answered the question for us. It was in the cloud, actually, in the hyperscale cloud providers. NetApp separates their control plane from the cloud underlay and deploys, let's say in the case of AWS, EC2 instances large enough to support your clusters and pods so that you can run your Kubernetes infrastructure right next to your storage and other cloud workloads, and they use automation to allow that the plumbing to happen in between your storage, your cloud volumes, and your Kubernetes service. Really interesting interaction. One of the delegates, Larry Smith, at the end asked a really challenging question, which I also asked, which is, why should you trust a storage provider to run your Kubernetes service? And I think the answer is telling. We're getting away from, especially with vanilla Kubernetes, we're getting away from these silos that IT infrastructure providers should do one of two or three things. In the case of this storage provider, traditional storage provider, NetApp, why not? I'd love to hear your feedback. Should NetApp be in the business of running and managing Kubernetes? You know what? Hit me up on Twitter at CTO Advisor, or just comment in the comment spaces below. Talk to you next. CTO Dose.